Goodness gracious. Well, shoot. Good morning. I'm Helen in Georgia. and I'm on here horizontal, I guess that is. Goodness, I don't know how I did it. Y'all, it's like Cracker Jacks. You never know what you're going to find in there. I don't know. I don't know how I did it. I don't know. I probably can't never do it again. Good morning. Did I tell y'all I'm Helen in Georgia? I really get unnerved because I can't do nothing right hardly. But anyway, good morning. I'm having my coffee this morning. Y'all see the sun shining back there in the background? Whew, goodness. I got nervous over nothing this morning because it done right. And I was not, well, I don't know what the thumbnail looks like because it looked like it done the other way and it was upside down. Let's see where, I hadn't found it yet. My picture that, I don't know what in the world it looks like. But I'm fixing to find out, I guess. When I took, yes, it's sideways. What in the world? I don't know. Well, whatever it is, y'all know it's me. But at the end of the video, it gives you a choice to change your picture. And I'm going to change it. So, because, that's a good picture, but who wants to look at somebody this way? But anyway, good morning. I'm so proud to be here. I'm so proud to be on here and it do halfway right. And it done, well, I thought it done halfway right because it wouldn't let me take a picture this way. But I don't know what to do about all that, so I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna do what I'm doing and thank the Lord for it. And let me have a sip of coffee. Gracious, I'm out of breath. Oh, I got to get my thing on here. I got so excited over getting on here right till oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Now let me get my tablet on me. I tell you what, I don't know what. Let me get up here. Y'all saying something. Kathy Foskey. Good morning, Grandma. Good morning, Kathy. I love you. Thank you for watching. And all of y'all. Oh, Slim Twig. Oh, that ain't Slim Twiggy. Let me find me and I'll try to talk to y'all. Gracious. I forget what I'm even looking for. You know. Okay. Kathy. Good morning, everyone. Slim Twiggy says, that might have been her. I can't see that kind of writing right there too much. When it's blue writing, and they all blue well, most of them, a lot of them's black, but it's white on my screen. I don't know. I don't want to get confused no worse than I already am. It's kind of going right. Oh, gracious, I got on here right. Now, if I could figure out what I done, maybe I could do it again. sometime, maybe. Oh, y'all, I got y'all some coffee. I put it over here. Let me get it. Here's y'all some coffee. Have some with me and let's enjoy today. I'm so proud I got on here like this. Goodness. Y'all people that know what they're doing get on here and don't think nothing about it. Gracious. when you don't get on here right, then you're kind of proud when you get on here right. Oh gracious. I don't know how I done that. And I didn't do it. I can't touch that thing too much because I may do something. Anyway, good morning. Oh, I'm so proud. Well, let me get over that. I done happy enough, I guess. But I'm one way or the other, and I guess this is a better way than being upset about can't do it right. Let me get something here. One more minute. Okay. My chair, part of it's on a high place and part of it's on a low place. And I put a little piece of wood down there. Like this right here. I went up there and some of Stephen's scraps he makes birdhouses out of. I borrowed some of them that he's not going to use. He had it in the throwaway pile. And I use them to level up my chair and level up my TV and do all kind of stuff. And y'all don't have to do all that, do you? But I don't know what's wrong with me, but I guess it's too late to try to change now. I'm kind of used to being this way. I mean, it's kind of aggravating to people that's not like this, but oh, let's see. I'm good. I'm so proud of you. Thank you, Dawn Baker. Oh, let me tell y'all. Y'all, I was sitting in there in my house, had the door open. No, I didn't have the door open. It was closed. I had the door closed. I heard this little tap. I think I told y'all before. I heard this little tap on the door. It wasn't loud. I said, well, what was that? I said, sound like somebody knocked, but it's so light. I thought it was, sometimes birds fly into my door. And y'all, I can't talk and read. Oh, who said that? Thank y'all so much for being proud. I'm proud of myself. But if I knew what I did, I could do it every time. If this thing would let me. I think it changes all the time. I believe anyway. Anyway, I heard this little knock on the door. And I said, well, I'm gonna go look and see what that is. There stood Stephen knocking on the door so lightly. I thought, well, gracious. I looked out there. He had a buggy full of people. I mean, full. They got out. Oh, I come out. I said, Stephen, I got my pajamas on. They said, we don't care. We don't care. We don't care. And y'all, when I'm here by myself, I don't dress great. I just dress comfortable because I know nobody's coming. So I don't, I don't try to be prepared. So if somebody does come, because nobody ever hardly comes. But I said, good gracious, here all these people are. But every one of them just about was soaking wet, especially that little uh, Jordan. They all come hug me with the biggest smiles you've ever seen in your life. And they all come hug me. That little Jordan, he come hug me and laid his head on my shoulder. Soaking wet, head to foot. But let me tell y'all, them was some of the happiest people I've ever seen in my life. Good gracious. You would have, I couldn't believe them. They they just all were so happy to see me, and I was happy to see them. I knew they were here, but you know, I saw them bowling, and I saw them at the concert, and I was, Grandma, we all love you so much. Oh, who said that? Grandma, Dawn Baker. Oh yeah, I tell you what, y'all know how to have a good time anywhere you are. I don't care if it's in the middle of the desert. I'm telling you, I bet y'all could laugh and still have fun, fall down in the desert dirt and just have a wonderful time. What in the world? How do you be that way? Good gracious, y'all are special. I said, I believe them's the happiest people I've ever seen in my life. I don't believe I've ever seen a bunch of people that happy together. Oh, it was y'all. I won't never forget that. I won't never forget that moment. Which I've had other people to come and some, but I was overwhelmed with the joy that they showed, and I can't even talk about that mess. But y'all bless me. I'm telling you, more people ought to strive to be as happy. As y'all are. Goodness, that's wonderful. How awesome it is to have that much joy in your heart and have fun at most anything. Who could have that much fun in a chicken pen and a goat pen and a hose pipe and the water? Good gracious, y'all. And even right here, me with my pajamas on, I guess I like to be comfortable. I dress to come out here and do a video and stuff, and I dress when I go to town, but I don't sit around my house dressed like I'm going somewhere. Slim Quiggy, she said, Dawn, you haven't hung around with me yet. Oh, Slim Quiggy, you laugh a lot, I can tell you. And I'm sure you have awesome time. Every time I've ever seen you, you ain't never been no crybaby on here, have you? Like me? Oh gracious, I don't want to be one. We love you, Grandma. We so happy to see you. Oh, Oh, good gracious, I laugh a lot. Yeah, you do. You are, and that's a wonderful. To be a person I'm a serious-minded person, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a serious-minded person, but I can laugh at me about things, but sometimes they kind of get uh Colin Bradley. Thank you for that super chat. I we love by many. I hope y'all have a great day. Thank you. Lord have mercy. How sweet. Uh I can laugh at me about things, but when it sometimes it and I don't even need to get on that subject, but sometimes it kind of I take to heart, probably more than I should. But I really don't know what to do about that, you know? That's why I stay home and I try not to bother nobody, and I, I enjoy my life. I enjoy being here, and I enjoy people coming. That was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. And I mean, they didn't come down here early. It was pretty close to dark when they came, but they were leaving, I think, the next day to go back. Uh, I can't remember where they said they lived. Y'all know I can't keep everything in this brain. Uh, I got memories of childhood, and everybody loves you. Oh, y'all are so sweet. I've got so much sweet memories of my childhood, and I I had a wonderful, but it was hard living and a hard life, but I didn't know it. I was happy. My mom and daddy was happy. We ate fish. We ate rabbits. We ate chicken. We ate squirrel. We ate. Uh, I said fish, didn't I? One of the most remembered things that I can remember is my daddy went fishing, all which my mama didn't have a job, my daddy didn't have a job. They worked in the fields, and I guess you could call that a job. I don't. Well, it's not a job that you go and work 8 hours and come home. And they worked in the field, and they come home and rested and went back to the field the next day. They would take me and my sister up there in the field and put us under a shade tree on a big quilt, and they done what they done, and brought us home. And we would, on occasions when my daddy would go fishing and catch us some fish to eat, is we would go to Adrian, which was about, I'd say, 10 miles. I don't know if it's 10 miles. I think it might be about 10 miles in a horse and wagon, a mule, not a horse, a mule, to Adrian, and there was an ice house there. I think the name of it was Green's Ice House. And Daddy would buy a little block of ice like this, and he'd wrap it up in a croaker sack stuff, have little hairy stuff all over it when you take the bag off of it, but you'd have to wash it off. And Mama would cook fish, and Daddy would have us some fish to fry, have Mama fish to fry, and she'd make tea. Have y'all ever smelled fish frying and tea boiling and the love of your mom and daddy? So, what a precious memories I have. I can remember how that smelled today. I thought that was, and Mama would fry the fish, and she'd mix up cornmeal and a little bit of flour, and she'd put onions in the hut. They call them corn dodgers, and I don't know why they call them corn dodgers. They don't call them that now. They call them hush puppies. When I come to Dublin and they called them hush puppies, I didn't know what they was talking about. The Coy Way, $10 super chat. Thank you. Helen, have some coffee on me. Oh, thank you so much. How sweet. But anyway, that memory is so real in my mind, and I don't want it to go away. I want to always remember things like that. I mean, that was something that just is in my brain to stay, I guess. I don't guess I'll ever lose it. I hope I don't, but and I can't talk and read y'all's comments at all. I'm a one, and I ain't too good at reading them. I can't talk and do it, but I try. Y'all don't, I mean, I'm just who I am, and I don't guess I can change. But the most beautiful memories, when we didn't have nothing, when we didn't have water in our house, we didn't have lights, we didn't have a car, we didn't even have a mule and a wagon. My daddy borrowed his mule and wagon for us to use to go to town, and then when he got back, he took the mule and wagon back to his daddy's. We didn't have nothing, but we was happy. I didn't never hear my mom and daddy fussing, and simple things like my daddy would get an apple, and he would hold it, and he would take his knife out, and he would peel that apple. He would peel it, and the peeling would hang down like, he'd peel a whole apple, and I would be up there trying to hold it. He'd peel a whole apple, and when he got through, I would have the peelings in my hand, and I tried to put them back together. I tried to fix that apple back with the peelings, and I could never do it, but that was a child of me. I was very young. I was, and I don't know how all that memory stuff is up there in my brain, but this stuff, recent stuff, it don't stay as well. Little house on the prairie. And everywhere we went, we walked. I mean, there was a little church down the road. Well, it's pretty good ways. It might have been a mile. I remember walking to that church, me and my sister and my daddy and my mama, on Christmas. It was before Christmas. I don't know if it was the Christmas Eve or when it was, but anyway, they took me up there, and Santa Claus was there. And y'all, I was scared of him. Because I didn't ever see nobody but my mama and my daddy and my sister and my granddaddy, and I didn't ever see them much. I didn't see anybody. I was just in a little world like of our own. Like you don't have no way to go nowhere, and they don't hardly nobody come see you. And after that church, we had to walk back home. And we had on little dresses, and My legs was cold. But that's memories that's up there, and I guess that all that stuff that's up there keeps stuff nowadays from getting in there and staying. I guess I don't really know what it is, and age too, I guess. And I am uh, 86 years old, but I'm proud to be 86. I'm proud to have lived a time that I saw hard times, but I didn't know it was hard. I was just having fun. I was just having fun. I'd go out the yard and I'd look at flowers and I'd smell of them and I'd pick violets and uh, but you know, times have really changed. We had Daddy got a little radio. I probably have told this before. I don't. I'm telling y'all stuff I probably already told you. I don't know, but I hope y'all don't get offended if I tell it again. uh, Daddy got some kind of little radio, and he brought it home, and he set it up over there on a table beside of the window, and he had a little wire. He run it out the window, and we didn't have electricity, y'all. We didn't have no electricity to plug into. I don't know how in the world that worked, but it did. And you sat, Daddy sat over there, Mama was sitting there, and me and my sister was sitting there. We looking at it like we could, like a TV, you know. We were looking at that thing. I heard the Grand Ole Opry from Nashville, Tennessee, playing music. I thought, what in the world? How can this be? You know. Now look, TV, computers, telephones. Oh, good gracious, y'all. But anyway, well, I was scared. I was very shy. Oh, Lord, I was shy. I didn't even hardly want to talk to nobody. Good morning, Helen, and everybody in chat. Lynn Burns, thank you for that comment. I wish I was better at doing this than I am, but and I hope y'all don't feel left out because I can't. Grandma, we used to watch the radio too. Oh, who said that? Farm wife. I mean, we didn't just sit there and listen to it and look around. We was looking at that thing. And I could not believe my ears. And they said, uh, who sung Great Speckled Bird? Roy Acuff? I don't know who it was, but I heard the Grand Ole Opry with these ears that I got right here. I could not believe it, which I didn't know how far Grand Ole Opry was then, but I know now. Well, I sort of know. I've never been there, and I don't. Uh, but as a child, my mom and daddy knew, you know, how far it was. I guess they'd never been there, but they knew. I have to go back and find it. What? Grandma's sweet. Yay. TR. This thing gets behind and it's not with that, and I see something on there. Good morning, sweet Sophie. You are telling us that we need to listen and use our ears to feel our dreams. Oh, I didn't know I was doing that. You know, it was a comfort back then, you know. They were just, it was just plain woods and a house. We had to build a fire to stay warm. My mama had to build a fire in the stove to cook. We didn't have a refrigerator. They used to have something they call a safe. And it was a cabinet like I don't know how you say it. It was a cabinet that had screen wire over it. You put your food in it and flies couldn't get on it or anything, and you save it in there and you get it back out that evening and eat it, you know. And I asked my grandma one time, they would cook a big pot of peas and they didn't eat them all. And like, I asked her, how come they don't ruin just sitting there in a safe? They called it a safe. It wasn't a safe like you put money in. It was a cabinet, like it had screen on it, and you put pies and cakes and food and stuff, and you get it out and eat it. Anyway, she told me a big pot of peas, you cook them and you set them over there and you heat them up every day. You bring them to a boil and they won't run. You put them back, you heat them up that day and eat them. If you have some more left over, you heat it up and they won't spoil. I would have never known that. You know, but she said, I mean, that's what she told me. And y'all, I was about like that when this storm come through here. We didn't have no lights, no water, no nothing. Just live off the land if you can. We didn't even have a well at our house. My daddy had to go up to a spring in the woods and get a barrel of water, and he would bring it into our house, and my mama would wash clothes and in it, and we would take a bath in it, and we would drink it, and we would not the bath water. We wouldn't drink the bath water, but I mean, how could you live without water? And Daddy had to get that barrel and put it on that sled. It was a homemade skid thing, and had a mule hooked up to it, and it would skid along on the ground. He didn't go through woods and stuff with it. Just went through the edge of the woods, and I don't know how he filled it up. But anyway, I didn't even think about. We still have our pie safe. Oh, was a pie safe turned it on always. Nowadays, people has refrigerators, and uh, you know, they can put stuff in the refrigerator if it's running. uh, you know, I had fun back then, you know, and I didn't have nobody to play with but my sister, and she wasn't very playable. She was a little more serious minded than me, and she didn't like simple little things, you know. She she would speak her mind when she got older. She didn't do it when we was at home. She was you didn't sass your mama and daddy neither. You didn't talk back when they told you to do something. And you didn't sit on the bed. If my mama made the bed and we had feather mattresses and she'd fluff it up and she made up the bed and no sitting on the bed. When that bed got made up, you didn't go in there and flop down on the bed and sit down. You didn't do it. Nowadays, and a hand-back book was a treasure. Brian Forrest. Y'all are so sweet to come in here. This thing says connect your device. I don't even know what it's talking about. I don't know what device it is talking about. Michelle Perry, I love all the old ways. I loved it. I mean, I loved the way we lived. I didn't see nothing wrong with it because I had nothing to compare it to. I mean, I didn't go to visit nobody, and nobody that lived around us had lights, which my granddaddy and them, that they lived a good ways through the woods, but they didn't have lights either. But they had a mule and wagon, and they had a buggy, one of them Surrey things, one of them things that had a top on it, and we used to they used to have a birthday dinners uh, at their house. On his birthday was in March, and they'd have a birthday dinner in March, and there's a bunch of people would come because they were well known. They'd been there a long time, and but you know they didn't come see us like that. But they all the family and stuff come and brought a dinner on long tables. They would barbecue hogs and uh, you know, stuff like that. I have no problem remembering. I hope. Well, I might have it in the future. I don't know. I hope my memory don't go away. But if it does, it will. I mean, I can't help it. But I'm gonna remember it long as I can because I like to remember things like that. And we used to show gratitude for being alive using God's. Oh, shoot, it went away. And uh, we would go to this Nazarene campground in Adrian, Georgia. It's you go through Adrian and go across a bridge and then take a left, and there was this Nazarene big area there. I, it had a top on it, I think, but the sides were open. It had bleachers up there, and you would sit up there and listen to singing and preaching and on occasions. It wasn't every Sunday or nothing like that, but it was. I remember going to that, and we would take pictures. I got some pictures of me and my mom and daddy uh, at that place. It's called. It was called Adrian Wells then. Uh, let's see. I probably can't find them. I'm not even gonna try to look for that. Oh, I know what I need to do. I ain't gonna try to look for that because I can't find it. Anyway, Sophie, Helen, my great grandma, had something called a cold spring over her heard it. Helen, my great grandma, had something called a cold spring. Ever heard of that? Uh, I never heard it called that. I I've heard of flowing wells, and it was water coming out of the ground, and there was a fountain there. You could and water would spilling out of it, and you could drink, and everybody that came anywhere near that would drink out of that well. It was called flowing wells, and it was ice cold water. I don't know if that's what you referring to or not, but the water and that every time we ever went by that place, my daddy would stop the wagon and go over there, and we would all drink. He'd have to pick us up and it would just be boiling out like, and it was the best water you ever seen, and we did not never go past that we did not drink from that flowing well, they called it. Cold Spring is a part of the creek to keep milk. Yes, yes, they would. And my daddy used to uh, have milk, and he'd get the cream off of it, and he would put it in a mason jar, and he would shake it. Sit over there and shake that jar, and it would turn into butter. I loved watching him do that. Uh, I we used to have syrup and biscuits and butter stirred up in it, and ham or something. They'd kill hogs, and they had meat hanging in these things, and uh, we was never. I never ever remember being hungry and nothing to eat. We always had food. My daddy provided for us. He went out and found things to, and squirrels. I've seen him skin squirrels, and Mama cook them, and we'd have grits and squirrel stew and all kind of stuff. I don't care nothing about none of that now, but I eat it then. Tammy, that was a great idea. Don't know they did that. Oh, where's that? I'll have to go back and look at all y'all's comments because I'm not smart enough to. Reading alone is a challenge to me, much less talking and reading. Everything is better with butter. Oh, I know it. Especially that kind of butter. That was homemade butter. And Tammy Bean, I would still make butter and cheese like that now when I can find raw milk. Telling about the milk and the spring, Grandma. Oh, uh, that stuff to me was precious memories that I loved to remember. A lot of people don't even know anything about that. Parents that make it a priority to provide are the type of true leaders. There are the real heroes. Yes, uh, my mama made all of our clothes. She had this little singer sewing machine that had a pedal on it, that you mash that pedal with your foot up and down and sew. She made all of our clothes, and they were beautiful clothes. They had lace on them. They had rick-rack. Have y'all ever heard of rick-rack? It's some little old stuff that you sew on clothes. I guess they still make it. I don't know. They might not call it rick-rack anymore, but that's what it used to be called. And she put sundresses with like a strap going across here and a strap, and it had lace on it. She knew how to, let's see, what you call that? Tatting. I think it's tatting that you do with a needle. And I don't know how to do that, but she did. She was a very smart woman, very talented. She made our clothes didn't have a pattern either. When she got older and we got more, we moved to Dublin, she would buy a pattern and she'd lay it out and cut it and make our clothes even then. Sophie, that is very interesting. Did not know that. I love to see all y'all's comments, but I'm not good at keeping up with them. And tatting is, I done forgot how you, I can't even, she knew how to do all that, and she didn't have nothing to go by neither. I don't know how. I think old people showed their children and grandchildren stuff they knew how to do, and I don't know how they knew how to do it. Oh, Tammy Bean, I still love to quilt too. Oh yes, my mama, I don't know where she got it. She had a quilting thing, and it would go almost all the way in our biggest room in our house, which the house was small. It was very small. It was a tenant's house that worked for my granddaddy, uh, helped him on the farm and stuff. And when my mom and daddy got married, I don't know why, but they moved in that house. I guess my granddaddy let them move in that house. And it was small, but the biggest room in that house had a fireplace in it. We had a kitchen. We had a little bedroom, and that room in the middle of the house. My mama would have quilting frames, and she would do that sewing all the way around and make quilts. Y'all, I didn't never do that. I didn't never learn how to do that. Uh, but she did. She and everything she wore and everything we wore looked like it was bought in a nice store. It was not nothing, and a lot of it was flour sacks. They had printed patterns on the flour sack. A big, I don't know if it was 10-pound bag. I don't know how big the bag was, but Mama would take those bags and make our clothes out of it. Mine and my sisters. But anyway, I done told y'all all that stuff, and I know I have, but there may be some people in here that, and I like to hear stories that I've already heard. My daddy used to tell me stories about things, and I loved it every time he told it. You know, it didn't matter to me if I already knew it, but y'all are not, like that. But I liked hearing him tell stuff, and he enjoyed telling it. He enjoyed it because I sat there very patient and listened and laughed and let him enjoy his time telling me us that. And anyway, my title, I had a title here. Where's it at? Oh, what are the most embarrassing memories you have? I'll tell you. I'll tell you one of mine. And this happened last Friday. I think it was Friday. You know, I was on here and this tree up here, and it's still falling. There may be some in my head right now. I don't know. I can't tell. But anyway, after the video, uh, I went around and seen about my chickens and everything, and I had to run to town. Yeah, they're still falling. I see them falling. I had to run to town, and I decided while I was in town that I would go by the Dairy Queen and get me a pineapple sundae. So, well, I went to Roaches at my place where I get my feed from, and and I went up there to the cash register. Nobody didn't say nothing. Well, I went to the Dairy Queen. I said, well, I think I'm just gonna go in and order me because there was a lot of people in line, and I said I'm just gonna park and go in. Well, I went in, and I was standing there, and there wasn't nobody to come wait on me. And this lady come in, and she said, "Is anybody waiting on you?" I said, "No, ma'am. It's okay." And this girl come up there, and she waited. Well, she asked me what I wanted, and I told her. She said, did you know you have pink stuff all in the top of your hair?" I said, "Oh gosh, no, I didn't. I didn't know it was still up there." I told her, I said, "I've got a bush that at my house that I was sitting down under, and I didn't know them things was all in my hair." She laughed. She said, "Ma'am, there's a restroom right down there if you want to go down there and get them out." Y'all, I can't believe it. I went up there with all them pink things in my hair. But I did. And I don't know what the people at Roaches thought because I went there too. But they didn't nobody say nothing about them being in my hair, which it was men. It was men in there. I don't even know if they noticed it. I don't know, but that girl that waited on me at Dairy Queen, she noticed it. And I went in the bathroom and I done my hair like this, tried to get them all off, because I had another place to go. I wouldn't have known they was in there. I didn't think about, after the video, I didn't think about that I didn't get them out, and I didn't really realize how many was in there. I didn't even give it another thought. But anyway, that was a little bit embarrassing. But let's see. Oh, another thing is when y'all wouldn't believe this chair is slammed full of petals right now. I bet there's some in my hair. I can't tell. I'll be glad when it gets through shedding all them blooms off, because they all over the ground and all over everywhere. Anyway, another embarrassing, and I'm gonna look at some of y'all's. Is and we I think where's my list? Now I can't find nothing. Anyway, it's when me and Stephen went to Big Lots to get him some Christmas decorations. And we was walking around. Stephen was picking out stuff that he wanted to put on his Christmas tree. And there was these ladies in there walking around, and me and Stephen, when I went in, I looked up, they had a whole pile of Christmas trees decorated over there to sell. And I looked over there and I told Stephen, I said, that Christmas tree right over there, I said, good gracious. I said, that's the ugliest Christmas tree I ever seen in my life. And he laughed, and he went on. We went on all over the store. And there was these ladies over there shopping around in the store, and we was right there in the same vicinity, and they were just talking about just talking about things, and we was talking about Christmas decorations and all kind of stuff. And I said, have y'all seen that Christmas tree over there that they got on display? I said, that's the ugliest Christmas tree I ever seen in my life. Well, they didn't say nothing, and I didn't say nothing. Stephen and his laughing over there and just messing around like he always does. And here I am talking about the Christmas tree, which I'd never seen one like it in my life. But to me, that's not my kind of Christmas tree that I like. But they always fixing things different, for Christmases and all that stuff. So, I think we got ready to go out to pay for all that stuff Stephen had. Those two ladies was over there pointing. They had a lady that worked in there, and they had that lady that worked in there, and that's pointing. They wanted that Christmas tree, and that's pointing right at that Christmas tree that I had told them was so ugly. I thought, Stephen, look at them people I was talking to. I told them how ugly that tree was. Now they buying one of them. I said, good gracious, let's get out of here. Stephen was laughing his head off. I'm telling you, I don't know that I'll ever live that down. I I was just saying that's not the kind of that to me is not my hey Anthony. I'm thinking about having a white themed Christmas this year. That's good. That's good. That's a good Christmas tree or whatever you have. Y'all, I couldn't get out of that store fast enough. Stephen was laughing his head off all the way to the truck. Y'all, I don't know if I'll ever learn or not. But I didn't know what kind of tree it was, and I mean anybody can like anything or dislike anything, can't they? But I just didn't like that Christmas tree. But I won't be vocally telling everybody that I don't like it again. I don't think. Grandma, I told Stephen too to tell you about the tree, but he just kept laughing. I know it. He laughs about everything, and I was embarrassed. I was trying to get out of that store and get in that truck and get gone. And let me tell y'all another I want y'all to tell me something, but let me tell this first. Uh, uh, oh, oh, I remember now. Uh, the morning that I got up, when I go to town, I don't dress up neither. Not greatly. I just put on a shirt and some blue jeans and I go to town. I don't go to no trouble, you know. I don't think I'm gonna see nobody much, so I just I just I go in there in a a room, a spare room that I got that some of Cody's stuff is in there, and I was looking for just a shirt to wear, and I put it on. I went in the bathroom and I looked in the mirror and I put it on and it had some writing on it, and it was upside down in that mirror, and I thought, well, I don't know what that says, but I guess it's all right, you know. I couldn't tell what it was, but uh, well, I put that shirt on and I get my stuff and I go to Home Depot, and I went in and I was asking about a battery for that lawnmower that I went and got that I took back that I didn't think was gonna do me no good, and it wasn't. This woman come up to the counter and she said, "Can I help you?" And she was looking at my shirt, you know, and I wasn't paying her too much attention, but she was looking at my shirt. She was laughing. I said, "What?" She said, "Your shirt." I said, "What's wrong with it?" She said, "Uh, you know what it says?" I said, "No, I just put it on. I couldn't read it. I looked in the mirror and I couldn't read it, but I didn't, you know, I thought it was just said something. I didn't really bother about what it said because I didn't, it was Cody's or somebody's. It wasn't mine. I didn't even think about nothing. Well, she was laughing, and she said, I said, what does it say? She said, party live, party naked, and some other stuff all night or something other. I said, what? This shirt don't say that. She said, yes, ma'am, it does. I said, gosh, I can't, I ain't got nothing else to wear. I can't wear this. I got some more places to go. I said, and they was laughing, them women, and there was all of them come up there to see what my shirt said. Y'all, I was so embarrassed. I said, I got to go to a store and buy another shirt and take this one off. I'm not walking all over Dublin with this on my shirt. Uh, so, uh, they was all laughing. Two or three or four of them ladies up there that, after you buy something, they check you out and stuff. And so I got my, I kept my hand over my, what it said. I went to, I said, well, I'll go to Goodwill and get me another shirt and put it on. Well, I was trying to hold my hands up here, and I told them I wanted to, and I went in, and these people, this two women and a young man was in there, and they said, I love your shirt. I said, what? They said, I love your shirt. And I done found out what it said. I said, well, I don't like this shirt. I'm gonna buy another shirt. I said, if y'all want this shirt, y'all can have it. I'm fixing to buy another shirt and put it on, and when I take it off, y'all can have it. Well, I looked and looked and looked. I found a shirt. I said, well, this'll do. I got to get this shirt off. So they stood around in there. They said, yeah, we want it. They said, we'll pay for it. No, you ain't got to pay for it. Yeah, I'll just give it to you whenever I get this other one on. Y'all can have this shirt. I don't know what in the world. And they don't live too far from me over here. Some place over here near me. I ain't never seen them since, but they took that shirt. They was tickled to death over that shirt, but I wasn't tickled to death over it, and I don't even know whose shirt it was. It had to have been Cody's or somebody's. I don't know whose shirt it was, but I'm telling you, I don't do that no more. When I put a shirt on now, I don't put it on and then look in the mirror and try to see what it says, because I can't read straight ahead, much less backwards. I could see writing on it, but I couldn't make out what it was because I looked in the mirror. And I already had it on, and I couldn't look down enough to tell what it said. But anyway, and y'all, something that I've always had a horror of, and I've dreamed about it, is going to church and looking down. This ain't never happened to me, but I've had a horror of it, and I've dreamed about it. It's going to church and looking down, and you don't have your skirt on. You just have a slip on, and you didn't put the skirt on. Yo, that ain't never happened. I hope it don't never happen. But I went to school with my pants on that wrong way. Oh gosh. Dress. Oh, Anthony, it is embarrassing to go somewhere and you you have your stuff wrong. Grandma must have been in a hurry. Well, I went in there and I just saw this shirt I wasn't expecting. I mean, I thought anything that was in there in my house didn't have nothing bad on it. You know, I wasn't worried about, which I looked in the mirror in the bathroom and it was upside down. It was, you know how you look in the mirror, it ain't straight, it's backwards. I just thought, well, whatever it says is all right, I guess. I'm just going up there and do that, and then I'm going back home. Well, I had some more things to do, but when I went to Home Depot first, I found out I had to go get another shirt fast and try to cover up as much as I could doing that. Greg Williams said I must have been in a hurry. That's funny. I know it wasn't funny to you. I'm glad you are feeling better. I am glad too. I really am. This computer here thing done, which I wasn't expecting this at all. The picture went crazy, so I figured the other mess would go crazy with it. The picture went sideways. I don't know what's wrong doing that. I can't imagine. But anyway, I think I'm a little more observant now about, oh, bless you, Grandma. You're so precious. Who said that? Michelle. Blooming. Sorry to hear. Feel better soon. Oh, she must be talking to somebody else. I can't keep up with all that stuff. Let me see if my coffee's got pink. Yes, it's got. Good gracious. Y'all, can y'all see them petal things in there? They in there, and I know they probably some. I can't see them, but they probably some in my hair. But I'm not gonna go nowhere. And uh, Greg, Greg, is somebody not feeling well? I'm not keeping. I can't keep up uh with your comments very well, y'all. We want to. Sophie, well, I went to eat at a nice restaurant with my mom and hubby and whole family. I went to potty, came out, and guy at the city desk said, "Ma'am, fix your dress." Oh, it was tacked in my pantyhose. Oh, gracious. Oh, that would be awful. That's worse than an ugly Christmas tree. I pounced back out the hibiscus. When they grow back, they should look good. Oh, gracious. I love to, I, I love to blooming very much. I don't know what blooming said. Blooming isn't feeling well. Oh, blooming. What's wrong? Y'all, I have got, hey, Brian and Cheryl. Yeah. Uh, I have got traps set all over. Nothing is going in them. But y'all listen to this. I went out the other morning early and to get something out of my car, and I heard something over there rattling around, and I looked. It was a possum about this long over there in a bucket, and he heard me and he climbed out and took off. And I set a trap over there in that place, nothing in it. I put stuff like uh, some food and stuff in there that they like, did not get in it. What in the world? I got traps over there. I went around there this morning. I looked. Nothing has tripped them. They are cunning. I want to know why they kill stuff and don't eat nothing. I don't understand that. They did not, all the parts were on there. Their head, but there was something about their head that looked wet or something. I don't understand. Uh, I don't understand what would kill just and leave it. And everybody says they will be back, but they have not come back that I've seen. And I've got traps set, and I'm gonna keep traps set. Uh, and I look every morning and every evening. I go around them pens and I look for places where they have chewed or trying to get in. Uh, I go around and examine every pen to see if it looks like anything has been trying to get in there. And I've seen some people that have chickens. Uh, for one is Grandpa Doss. They have chickens, and I've seen them have something like some kind of little fence stuff that is electrical or something. I don't know. I've seen him pick it up, and you stick it in the ground, and it's not a wire like fence, like it's in post and stuff. It's just stuck up there, and I was wondering if that stuff will do what like electric fence. Electric fence is one wire that goes around, but this is a mesh-like, and it looks like it might be about 4 or 5 foot high. I don't know how high it is, but I don't know if that's something that would stop something like anything electric or something would seem like to me would make them not want to touch it. I check my silky pen. My first silkies is my blooming star and shining star and all them 4 roosters. Every day their feathers are coming out. They look like, looks like snow out there on the ground. There's so many feathers come out. And blooming star and shining star is setting again. And shining star has been setting a week or 2 or 3. Talk to the people at the Tractor Supply. Oh, they have that at Tractor Supply. I didn't know they had that at Tractor Supply. Let me somebody asked something last week. Let me get something. I'll be right back. Y'all, this chair that I'm sitting in, where I'm sitting don't have any petals on it, but all over it is pink stuff all down here. Let me see if I show y'all. Y'all can't see them, I guess. Y'all can't see them anyway. Somebody asked me, this is my, I think Blooming sent this. I'm not sure. I can't totally remember. I think she sent this. Whoever it was, wanted to know what the serial number on this. Good gracious. Is that the serial number right there? Is that the serial number? Are y'all saying yes or no? I did send it. Who said that? I did send. Oh yeah. Wait, is that the serial number? Yes, it is. Oh. Well, I don't know why she wanted to know that, but I don't even know if I can. Let me get my other glasses on and see if I can see it any better. That thing was great. But where they went in was not. It was not showing that. It's SN WJBC517AOO2092. If that's the serial number. I don't know if it's a serial number or not. But anyway, that's the barcode. Oh, that ain't the serial number. Oh, never mind. You doing good. God. Well, I don't know what the serial number. Well, I don't know where the serial number is. If there's one. I don't know what serial number. I don't know if it's got one. But whatever done that early in the evening, because the next morning when I went out there, those chickens were like stiff. It had not just happened. It must have happened early in the evening or something, because those chickens were stiff. Every one of them just, they had not just been done. I think one of those things that I seen on this other video, it looks like mesh, and it kind of roll. You can squish it. You can put it together, or you can stretch it out, and it's electrical or something. I don't know how it works. I just seen. Yes, it's the SN. Oh, that is it. Well, I mean, I don't know why she needs a serial number. No way. G.H. Hopkins. Good morning, Helen. Wouldn't be nice to sit in the garden with Helen with a cup of coffee, just admiring her garden. Oh, that's so sweet. Miss Helen, it's called premium poultry fencing. I mean, would that keep? It's either a possum or a coon. It's not. I don't think it's a weasel, because I don't think there are any around here. Uh, Good morning, Grandma. Just jumped on for a minute to look beautiful this morning. Hope you're having a wonderful. Yes, I'm having a wonderful day. Thank you for coming on here. BECCE. BECCA. Thank you for coming on here. Thank y'all all for uh, watching me. I feel so not qualified for much what I'm doing, you know. Grandma Helen, when flower petals or leaves that fall, I like to sit with feet tackle under and hold my palms. Oh, guaranteed, yes, it was a coon. They did. I don't see any marks. Something about their head. That was the only thing that I saw that looked like, but I didn't see any. It was something about their neck that they were doing, every one of them. And they didn't eat any of it. All of them was all there. And I never had this problem ever, ever. I never heard of it. Uh, and I've had these chickens like 3 years and never had that trouble before. And they haven't been, well, if they have come back, they have not chewed any wire and they have not made a hole. But they went in over there and they went through a pen that had 2 roosters in it. And they went on around and they went over there to my big pen, a big pen side of that pen. And they chewed a hole and they went in the big pen with all my chickens in it. Every one of them, well, there was 2. One was hurt and something had it or got it and it got it loose. I remember the day you brought them. Oh, Anthony, I certainly did. I went up there to Roaches, and there was a man up there selling. I bought 2 hens and a rooster. And Bloomin' has sent me chickens and uh, pens and everything. And I was in business, you know. I was just, but I don't want to I don't want to replace them. I've got a pen full of silkies and let's see, what's some things? Polish. That's the little black chickens with the little white feathers. They're Polish is called. And my first one that I got Bloomin' sent me was is Pom Pom. And then she sent me some more eggs and I've got 3 or 4 of them. 3 I believe, and a rooster that's half Pom Pom, half Polish and half silky. He has, anyway, he's pretty rough, you know, on the other hens. And them others are too. I have really too many roosters. But as of right now, I don't have a Polish rooster. But I don't want one either. You know, I'm not going to try to raise any more because this has really devastated me to go out there and everywhere I look, everything is laying down dead. Even my JR, Captain Hodges Jr., was the sweetest rooster. Never as long as you are getting enough eggs for your kitchen. Yes, I am. And uh I Bloomin' sent me. I'm not getting near as many because I was giving Cody eggs, and uh I was cooking, boiling eggs and mashing them all up and feeding them back to those chickens because I had so many, and it helped with feeding them, because feeding those chickens will eat uh, all day long. If they can, they will eat all day long. I'm trying to see if y'all can see the table back there, and it ain't this way. It's the other way. I don't know. Anyway, uh, and also uh, I am Samani's. Bloomin' sent me those eggs. They are black chickens, black skin, black everything. I have, let's see, I think I got four. I think I got four in a pen. That thing couldn't get in. He was in there where they are, but he couldn't get in there because they're in a pen that has little panels, and it's got hard uh, little metal poles that's in it. Couldn't get in there. He couldn't get in there to them. He would have got them if he could have, but he couldn't get in there because they're in a separate pen, and they're in that stuff that's like pretty hard. They can't chew through that. They're covered in chicken wire, but the chicken wire does not is not all that's keeping them out. It's that other stuff. This little panels that has hard little metal. They're made out of hard metal. He couldn't get in there. If they could have got in there, they would have got them too. And she sent me some more, two more eggs, or the two of them hatched out of these last ones that I hatched. They're both roosters, and I don't know. I think those on the other side, I got roosters on this side and hens. I don't think there's a rooster in there with those hens, and I think about putting them together, but I don't. They fight, when you put chickens together that's not been together. They kind of fight. Uh, don't like that chicken right away. Gotta go. Anthony, my granddad used to raise six roosters for the kitchen. Raise roosters for the kitchen? My granddad used to six roosters for the kitchen. I don't know what that is. I mean, I never heard nobody say that, I don't guess. I told my husband about your chickens being killed, and he said a weasel would have done that. I mean, I've never seen a weasel around here. I never heard nobody say, and the hole he went in was like this. Was not a big hole. Was not nothing big. It was a little hole. A possum or a coon. I'm guessing. I don't have no idea. English breed. Oh, English breed chickens. Oh, I don't know what kind they. I never heard of that. Brenda Jordan, Daisy May. Hey, Mama Tracy. I'm so sorry again, Miss Helen. I am too. I wouldn't have had that to happen for nothing. And I'm telling you, I picked them up. That was some heavy. I'm telling you, that was some heavy chickens. I couldn't hardly pick them all up at the same time. I had to pick some of them up and put some of them uh, carry it two times because those were healthy chickens. They were very healthy grown chickens. Raccoons are bad, aren't they? Uh, I have caught some raccoons in traps. I just don't know why they killed and left them. I just can't see that. I mean, why would you kill something and leave it laying there? Like, I mean, I can see something killing for food or something like that, but I can't see killing it and leaving it laying there. And they killed so. I guess it was just one. I don't know. I don't know if it was more than one or if it was just one. But one killed all them chickens and left and has not been back that I know of because I put one of those chickens in a big trap, like a fox trap, like a big. It's like it's big. Nothing has tripped it. It's still sitting there just like I left it. And whatever it is doesn't care about dead stuff. I mean, I don't get all that killing and not being hungry. Or if they was hungry, I don't know. I'm really at a loss for words about that. But y'all, I really, really go out there and check. I check the whole pens. I go around and I look for anything that looks like it might have been chewed on or something. Uh, I don't want anything to get into my chickens. I mean, if I'd have had to wish, I don't want them to get my silkies. I don't want them to get nothing. But them little old silkies, I don't know. Uh, them little old silky roosters of a blooming star and shining star, them little old silkies will bow up at you if he thinks you hurting one of them. If you pick one up and they act like they ain't happy, they gonna jump on you. I've had them to jump on me. I mean, they protective little things of them hens, or any of them in there. If you pick one of them up and they acting in distress, them little things that come over there and spur you and everything else, they little, but they feisty little things. But they're little, and they couldn't do too much getting away, and I do not want nothing to get them. I didn't want nothing to get them other ones. I didn't think I had nothing to worry about. I go out every day, and I check, and I look, I feed them, and I water them. And my little Skittles, the other night, Wednesday night, I go to church, and I feed them before I go to church. Well, it was early, and I couldn't, I went to church and I got home, it was dark. I mean, dark. I'm thinking about taking Chinese language class. Gracious! What do you want to talk Chinese for? I don't believe I could learn that. Well, I know I couldn't. Skittles is cute. So I come in from church and it was dark. I got my flashlight. I was hoping she was going to learn how to walk up them little steps I made her. Them other chickens, they just hop right up, just up and up. Not her. I don't know why she won't try to go up there. I throw feed up there. I do everything for her to try to get up there. She wants to so bad. She squawks and she walks and she looks up there and she walks and she squawks. And so anyway, when I come home from church, it was dark. The chickens go to bed, go to sleep when it's dark. They get to where they are. They don't move. They don't walk around. They don't, they stay put till daylight. So I went out there and there she was sitting on the ground all bent down, and I said, oh my goodness. And I shined that flashlight, and if you shine the flashlight and they can see, they can know where to go. But see, whatever got in my chicken pen over there, it was dark. And chickens do not do good in the dark. They don't know, they can't see where to go. They can't, they're helpless. You can go out there and pick one up off the roost. It don't know what to do. Anyway, that's what the raccoon or whatever that was that got them had over them, because they can't see where to go, and they just vulnerable, whatever you call it. Y'all know what I mean. Anyway, she was sitting there like this, and I shined the flashlight. She sees me going in there. She'll go hide. Well, I tried to keep it dark where she wouldn't see me good, and, well, she saw me. She took off, and she goes up under that little house, and she won't come out. And I go around there and try to make her come out, and then I go back around there, and it's dark, y'all, out there in the pen, dark as night. Well, she kept on getting away. And I'm out there in the pitch dark. Had the light shining a little bit outside the gate, but not enough for nothing. And if you get a lot of light in there, all them other ones will jump down. And anyway, I got her again. I got a little dip net. You can't she will hide from you. She gets to where you can't get her. And she wants to get up there, but she don't know I'm helping her. She don't know I'm out there to help her. Anyway, I see her where I get that dip net and I dip her. And I get her out of that net and I set her up in that box. She just sits up there. She's so proud of getting that box you would not believe. She don't move. She sits up there in that box. She don't get out. She wants to be there, but she don't know how to get there. And I don't know if she'll live long enough to ever learn how to get up there or not. But I guess I'll have to go out there every night and pick her up and put her in that box as long as I can. Because I know how it is to be alone and scared, and she's happy up there. She's happy in that box. That's where she wants to be. I never seen nothing like it in my life. So I go out there every night and I get her and put her in that box when I can catch her. And if it's a little bit before dark, I can catch her and put her in there, and she still stays in that box even if it's light, like before dark. But when it's real dark, I have a time catching her. But she's just as happy as she can be in that box, and she's safe. She feels like she's up there with them other chickens, which she's not. Some other ones roost around where she's at, but not well. Some of them might get in that box with her. I don't know, but I just wish she knew how to get in that box by herself. I fixed it, and I know she could get in there because I fixed it like it's little doorsteps, and they are really, really close. And she could just step up and step up and step up and be up there. But anyway, I'm going to go around here and show y'all her. And I'm so blessed, and thank y'all, all of y'all people that come in here to watch me. I know it's not the greatest video in the world, but it's what I do, and it's not nothing extraordinary. It's just me and how I live and where I live and my chickens and ups and downs in life that you live with. You can't control. You just try to go on and enjoy what the Lord gives you. Reverend Dream, blessings, Michelle. Oh, he's speaking to somebody else. Let me get my. Let's go around there and let y'all see them a minute before I get off. Not gonna be much longer. They are so sweet and they are so enjoyable. I love having them, and I'm so thankful, Blooming. I would have never had none of them chickens except what I bought. The first 3 that I bought, I would never have none of them other chickens if Blooming hadn't bought them and sent me the eggs to hatch. But and I she would send me some eggs, and I would put some of my eggs up on my hens in there, and that's how I got so many hens. She didn't send me none of them. I already had them, and I was hatching just to see if I could. Next thing I know, I had a pile of chickens. And y'all, I've been cleaning up and getting limbs. Let me lift this thing up a little more, if I can. Uh, I'm here's my little blooming star, and they're in that box. They're in the box. Are y'all seeing them? No, y'all not. This camera, I don't have it level. I'll have to. Where are you? Y'all look at. I'll go around y'all. I'm gonna take y'all around there, let y'all see the feathers. I'm telling you, they look like they wouldn't have a feather on them. Look here at the feathers. I don't know how they got no feathers on them when all that much has fell off. And y'all, this stuff right here, is what those other pins are made out of, and it's stiff stuff that they can't chew through it and they can't get through. A snake could get through this, but not a possum or a coon. Okay, here's my little flock right here. Oh, there's my little Skittles right over there. See her how she's sitting. She can't walk right. She walks upright. Oh, good gracious. Good gracious. Jitterbug. What ails you, boy, girl? I hope you're a girl. There's gracious. Y'all look at them. Look, they have got food. They are not hungry. There's Skittles over there. See her over there how she walks. I guess y'all can see her, I don't know. She can get around, she can get away from me, I can tell you. She can get away from me. Okay, I'm gonna open. There she is over there. See her walking? Move, y'all. I can't get in. Move. Y'all see the little steps I made? All she's got to do is get up on this one, jump up on that one, jump on that one, jump on that one, jump on that one, get right up there. But she won't do it. And that's the box she sleeps in right up there. She wants to be in that box so bad, but she won't learn how to get up there. Okay, let me get over here to my chair. Y'all, I got to get, there's so many chickens in here, I can't walk. Let me shut the door. Let me shut the door. Move, move, move. Y'all move and let me shut the door. Yeah, move. Move. I fixed all the places that have a roost close to the wire. I put an enforcement there because some things will try to reach through the wire and get them. Okay, move, move, move. Yeah. Quit packing me. Y'all. Let me see if I can sit down. These chickens is all in my chair. Move. Let me sit down. Let me move. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna sit down right now. I reckon I'm gonna sit down. Gracious. They know I've got something. Okay. Quit packing me. Where is Skittles at? She's hiding from, oh, I see her. She's over there under that, where I feed her. I don't know why she won't try to get up there. She wants to so bad. Where's, chickens beats all I ever seen. They know I got something. I'm gonna try to hide it. Oh goodness, what are you doing? No, look here. Where's Lord mercy, y'all. Let me move it back just a little bit. Y'all, they know I got something, and they pecking me to get it. Y'all, this right here is Anthony. He's a big old rooster. He's a big old rooster. Ain't you? Ain't you a big old rooster? Huh? No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, God, they got my bread. These chickens will sneak up here and jerk it out of your hand. Don't, wait a minute. Be good. Be good. Anthony, here you are. Ow! Somebody's stepping on my ankle. Oh, good gracious. Here comes Jitterbug. Ouch. Quit packing. Quit packing. Here, let me let you down. Let me move the camera back just a little bit. Every time I move it, it gets unlevel. Let me sit back down. Oh, goodness. That ain't good. Y'all have to watch because these chickens are they trying to get this bread. Quit. Quit, y'all. Quit. Y'all, I don't usually come in here with something in my hand and don't give it to them, and they ain't understanding why I'm not giving it to them. I got some bread in this sack, and they know I got it. They trying their best to get it. Where's Jitterbug? I think he's back here behind me somewhere. Ow! Y'all see, this here thing is pecking me. Y'all, what a joy it is to have y'all come in and watch me today and have a little fun when I can. Y'all get y'all some chickens, but they're a headache if you have a predator trying to get them, and you don't want that. Come here, baby. There's Jitterbug, just come right by. There's There's Skittles over there. She's hiding behind that block. Let me see if I can get her to come out. Oh, she got that. Ouch. Y'all, when I put her in that box, I throw her some little bread balls in there, and she sits in there and eats them balls of bread, and she's so happy. She's so happy. She's so happy she'll get that bread, and there's some more chickens. If they find out you throwing bread, they coming up there too. She'll get one and she'll go over there in the corner and she'll hold it and try to eat it. She got that one. Oh, she got that. Ouch! Quit pecking. Y'all see them? I'm gonna let them jump up over there. Oh, that was Twiggy. Goodness gracious. Now you got to get down and let somebody else get up there. Oh, gracious. Wait a minute. Y'all, they so much. Oh, I just threw that over there. They didn't see it. Y'all, I hope y'all have enjoyed today. I really have enjoyed my day today. It's been happy and fun and ow! All these things can bite you hard. Who am I going? I want to thank y'all so much for coming in here today. You have made me so happy to these little old things can bite you pretty hard. Come on, you can jump. Come on, baby. Come on. Y'all, life is a lot of fun when everything, in spite of all the tragedies and stuff that you go through, I still got chickens, and I enjoy what I have, and I got a plenty, you know. I mean, I really don't need any more. Oh, gracious. They kind of rub on your hands when they think you've got something in it to eat. Okay, y'all, I want to thank y'all so much for watching my video today. I think I've already told y'all that. I can't keep my mind on what I'm doing. The Skittles hung. she's hung over there. She's trying to get in a little hole that she can't get in and she can't get out, I don't think. Let me show y'all. She's down there. Y'all can't probably see her. Let me help you get out of there, baby. Oh, I didn't know you was hung. Quit! I didn't know you was hung, baby. I didn't know you was hung and couldn't get out. Oh my goodness. I didn't know she was hung under there. That's a little, I'm gonna have to close that up. There's a little, it's a little bench under there, and she was trying to go through it, and she couldn't. She was hung, and I just happened to see her. Oh, you couldn't get out. I'm gonna fix that. You won't get hung no more. I'm gonna fix that today. I didn't know you was hung and couldn't get out. My goodness. We can't have you hung. Them old other chickens was pecking at you. They can't do that to you no more. You're just so scared. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching, and thank you for the sweet, kind, loving people in here that's watching me, and thank you for the sweet comments and the silent watchers and the everybody. I can't name them all. I'm really. She is so scared. She couldn't get out. I'm gonna fix that, baby. You ain't got to worry. That won't happen again. That won't happen to you again. Quit. Quit. We're not gonna let that happen again. And one day you might be able to learn to walk up them steps I made you to get in your box. Won't that be sweet? It will. So, and y'all, bless y'all's heart, and thank y'all so much for being so kind and sweet and caring and loving. I could not ask for a better people to come in here, and thank y'all for watching our family. We all try our best and try to do things pleasing, and I try to be which my last few videos have not been very uplifting, but that's what I really prefer, is an uplifting, entertaining video that anybody can watch and be happy. Our life is short. When you're 86, life has just went by so fast, and I cannot believe that I'm 86 and I'm still here, and the Lord has let me live this long. Wait a minute, baby, I'll give you something. You can't eat my thumb. You can't eat my thumb. To think the Lord has let me live this long, and I'm so thankful. We go through things like this storm. That's just a thing. You live. Life is not everything happy all the time. You go through things that makes you sad, but you're still living and you're still a blessing. And I want to be a blessing to y'all. I don't want to be a person that brings you down, and I have done that. I know I have done that, because I can't help sometimes crying, but I'm going to try my best to stop crying, because that's not a fun thing to do, and it's not a fun thing to see. I wished I could be as happy as Dawn and all those people that came down here. I mean, what a blessing to be so happy and full of life that you spread it around to everybody to make their heart feel good. I love y'all. I love being on here and being a part of something I never dreamed I could ever do. Never. And today, thank you, Lord, for getting me through this video with just a sideways picture. I think it'll be fixed after it uploads and stuff. That they'll give you a choice of pictures in the thing down there where the pictures are. They'll give you a choice and you can choose another picture that's straight up. Maybe it'll be okay. And I love y'all, and let's sing our little song, and y'all be a blessing each day. And thank the Lord for his blessings, because that's where your blessings come from. The Lord gives us all kind of things. Look what he gave Blooming the idea to give me all these chickens, and how much I love. Oh, quit pecking my foot. Ouch. They can peck pretty hard. I don't know what they pecking on my foot for, but they pecking it. But anyway, we're going to sing our little song with this little sweet baby here. Her little heart's beating so fast. She was hung, and the chickens pecking her. And I don't know why chickens are like that or something, but they do things, that's not right. But anyway, she's okay now, and I'm going to fix that place over there where she can't get hung no more. I would not. Oh, I'd be so upset if I knew she got hung and couldn't get out. But anyway, thank the silent watchers, the moderators, and all that I haven't. They about to get my bread. No, they ain't. Where is it at? It's somewhere over here. Anyway, and my chair's about to go in the ground. Don't leave yet, baby. We got to sing that song. And y'all, thank y'all so much for being who you are and enjoying life. Enjoy it the best you can, because we only have one life, and I'm gonna live it and try to enjoy every day. And y'all, thank y'all so much. And we're gonna sing this little song. Y'all can sing with us if you want to, because I'm not a singer, but I want to sing this, and I'm trying to make a joyful noise is what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. You so sweet. You are angel little chicken. You are so sweet. And I love you too. Skittles. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Ain't that sweet? You help me too. You still so scared. Bye, y'all. See y'all in the next. I have a video on Tuesday at 10 a.m. and Friday at 10 a.m. I see y'all then, if the Lord's willing. I see y'all later. Bye-bye. Let me see if I can reach up here and mash this in button. And so you won't. Oh, don't. Wait a minute. You got to stay here while I mash the button. Where you at? Let me get my hand on you so you won't fly away. Bye.